strike while the iron is hot, you know, and pretty much striking while the iron is hot pretty much means, you know, to do something when the opportunity arises. Strike while the iron is hot. Make use of an opportunity immediately. Because I remember Elder Pastor said this years ago. He said, you guys out there that are not laboring, what are you waiting for? You waiting for the kingdom to start prophesying? Once the kingdom is established, the work is over. That's when we can sit back and relax and chill. You know, but for the time being, we got to strike while the iron is hot, make use of an opportunity immediately, and we got to be busy bees, an industrious person or industrious people. Because remember what Yahweh Shai said. Let's go real quick to Matthew chapter 9 and verse 36. It says, but when he saw, 37. Then saith he, well, actually, no, 36. But when he saw the multitudes, he was moved with compassion on them, because they had fainted and were scattered abroad as sheep having no shepherd. And that's the job of a shepherd. The job of a shepherd is to watch over the sheep. So he is a laborer in protecting the sheep by hedging them in and keeping the wolf away. So the prophets are the laborers or the shepherds that are protecting the sheep through the spirit and power of Yahweh B'Shem Yahushai by watching for the wolf and using the staff, which is the power of the word, to teach, to feed these sheep and these lambs so that they can grow, but also be protected and be hedged up from what's coming. It says, then saith he unto his disciples, the harvest truly is plenteous, but the laborers are few. Right. So it's a work in progress. It's a constant, always working. You know, once you finish one lesson, our mindset should be, okay, we finished this lesson, what's next? Because we're only as good as the last thing that we did. We're only as good as the last lesson we taught. And then once that lesson is taught, what's next? Because we can't rely on what we did in the past. We got to let that go. The Apostle Paul spoke about that, you know, which Lord's will we'll get to it. But you know what? Since I'm on it, let's go real quick to the book of Philippians 3 and 13. Brethren, I count not myself to have apprehended, but this one thing I do, forgetting those things which are behind and reaching forth unto those things which are before. So we forget about what's in the past because that's in the past. And the past is only going to count when we cross the finish line. Until we don't cross the finish line, all of that we did in the past will not be reckoned unto us. We have to cross the finish line, and then all of that great body of work, you know, would follow us. Because you have to finish in order to get the prize. Did not Yahweh Shai, when he was on the cross, when he gave up just about giving up the spirit, he said, it is finished. Then he gave up the spirit. He received his prize at that moment. And he's still waiting to get a hold of his prize when he comes down on the earth in these times. So we don't get the prize until we cross the finish line.